Hey guys, it's History Man over here, also known as Troy, and today, this video, I'm gonna make a rant video. Now, we'll make some rant videos because, some rant videos because, I just like to rant. I just like to do it. And now you guys might see my first rant. My first rant was about how history teachers, they just need to teach more up in the kids. They should at least have like fun things with the kids. Do not like show our documentaries and stuff like that. If you haven't seen my first rant, I'll put my first rant down in the description below. But so reason why I'm making the rant now is because I just want to let you guys know I'm fine. I'm still making videos. I'm still making because history videos are very hard to make. You gotta research, you gotta put pictures, you gotta put the voice in, and you gotta put music and all of that, and that's a little hard. So, I want to make things easy for you guys. I just want to put rants and my opinions, on the channel because that's what I want to do. But anyway, here's my second rant. I might do a playlist of rants, but here's my second rant. Today I'm gonna rant about is that our generation is just total garbage, man. And I'm telling you, our generation now is just total garbage. And I can't, and I could just list you of all the stuff that what is garbage today. So I'm gonna tell you that, so the first thing is that it's music. The music is just garbage, alright? Now, like, the music now is just garbage, man. Like, totally garbage. And, guys, I might curse in this video, so don't, if you don't like me cursing, then just don't watch the video, okay? If you're offended by a word, don't watch the video, alright? Just don't watch it, okay? But anyway, today's music is just so fucking garbage, man. Like, seriously. And, people like Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, screw that guy, and all of them, screw them all. Beyonce, all of them. They have no talent. They have no talent. They don't have no talent. They, music now in the music industry, people just use auto-tune, and pretty much anybody could be in the music industry now. Anybody. Hey, I mean, I suck at singing, but I'm not gonna join the music industry. Like, pretty much anybody can join. And I was like, okay, you can't sing? Don't worry. We'll get auto-tune, man. Like, what the fuck, I like music like back like in the 10s and 20s. I like 1910s, 20s music all the way from the 80s. That's when people didn't use auto-tune. That's when auto-tune didn't even exist. People actually use their voices. Like, people actually use, people actually use their actual voices. All of that, And when you listen to these songs now, they're like, the fuck, man? Like, that ain't music. And people think it sounds cool. Be honest with you, it doesn't. And so forth. So, fuck today's music. The only one reason that I don't like about today's generation is by parenting. Now, parenting. Okay, I don't like parenting, in today's generation. Now, I'm not saying all parents are bad, okay? There's some good parents out there, but some parents today are just so fucking bad, you know what I mean? Like, they don't care about taking care of their children. And the one thing that just pisses me off is that kids, kids now, some teenage girls at the age of 13, 14, they're pregnant, and that gets me so mad and upset because they're just too young to be a mother. If they're, in their, I would say, early 20s, maybe, 21 or 22, that's fine with me, but 13 and 14? You're too young, come on! You're too young to have a child, and you're still in high school. You don't have time to take care of your child. Oh, and I feel bad for that mother. Okay, I feel bad for that mother that have to take care of your child that you have to, that you actually got pregnant with. God, that's and they don't care. And when kids now, kids now is unbelievable. They don't want to learn anything. They don't want to learn shit. They don't want to, they don't want to learn absolutely jack shit. They don't want to learn anything. And if you want to try to teach them, they just don't want to pay attention to the board. They just want to do whatever they want to do. You know? They don't want to read. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. It's like, come on. Like, at least teach your kids about some particular stuff that they need in life. Because, once they go to school, they don't want to learn nothing. At least teach them at an early age how to read, how to, how to read, how to even talk. How to even talk. First of all, that would probably be the last thing. I'll get that in a second. How today's world, they pretty much have their own language. I'll get to that in a second. But, teach your kids, the right things to do, not the wrong things. Okay? Some kids, sorry about that, guys. It was a telephone. But anyway, so teach the kids the right way, like the right way, the right stuff. Teach your kids about that. And that's all it is. That's all you gotta do. Teach them how to read. Teach them how to, how to do the right things. Like, how to do the right things. Because if you don't, then they're gonna be all, they're just gonna do the wrong things, and that's just wrong, and that's just really, really wrong, and that just pisses me off. It's just parenting nowadays. Parents just don't really care about their children. And hey, if you don't want children, don't have kids at all. It's not that hard. But people just want to have children. I guess they want to have sex and just want to have children. So I don't know. I don't know. And also, why this generation sucks is that television now, it's not on TV now. Television now is just garbage. You know what I mean? It's just garbage. I hate television now. Television nowadays is just shit. Television now. Okay, all the shows are just complete garbage. There's some good shows out there. I'm gonna admit, there's some good shows out there that I do like to watch. Actually, matter of fact, I like to watch, you know, I actually enjoyed Timeless. Timeless on NBC. Timeless on NBC is good. I actually enjoyed watching that. And now I'm gonna watch The Terror season 2, which I didn't get the chance to watch that. It came on yesterday, but I didn't have time to, to actually watch it. So next time, if it comes on again, I'll watch it. But it's television nowadays. It just sucks, and there's just nothing to watch on TV, like the History Channel. I remember back when I was a kid, I actually loved the History Channel. I actually loved it because they show history documentaries like almost every day. But now, it's pretty much almost this ancient alien garbage. And now, it's like, I just don't like it at all. You know what I mean? And they're saying like, oh, aliens did this. Aliens did, I don't care what aliens did. I don't care if, show some historical documentaries. That's the only thing I care. Like, I don't care if Alien did something this or did something that. This is nothing on the History Channel nowadays. And now I went to the History Channel Instagram page, and it said they're gonna show, like, a documentary about during the Industrial Revolution, something like that. I hope so. If it's something, it's like, if I swear to God, if it's another reality show, I'm done with the History Channel. I'm just so done. I'm not watching the History Channel anymore. But I do watch television, though. I do watch television. I like to watch Investigation Discovery. I like to watch that. I like to watch crime documentaries. I think they're very interesting. I also like to watch is the American Heroes channel. That shows military history documentaries, and I actually do, watch that too. All these reality shows is just straight out garbage, and it just sucks. And there's a couple reality shows I did like to watch, on True TV, but most of them are just garbage, and so forth. And now if you like those shows, like I said, I'm telling you my opinion, okay? I'm just telling you my opinion, but because my grandparents, they like to watch Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer or Maury, which I have really no problem with it. But, actually I do. Because there's actually women actually just fighting. I don't want to see women fighting. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see women fighting who cheated on who and who cheated on that, and I don't care. And that's probably one of the reasons why I don't even want a girlfriend. And I probably might do a rant, about getting me a girlfriend, some other time. But I always see women fighting, and I don't want that. I remember my cousin used to watch, Teen Mom. These teenagers get pregnant. That pisses me off. I don't even want to mention it. That's like the most thing that pisses me off. If a teenage girl gets pregnant, like the fuck. But is that cartoons too? Cartoons nowadays, it's just garbage. Remember I used to watch Remember I watched cartoons with my little cousin, and now because I tune the Cartoon Network, and I'm like, what is this? You know what I mean? Because I never watched cartoons in a while, actually, since I was a kid. So, and I'm like, what is this now? It's not even entertaining. It's not even entertaining to watch, and and so forth. When I was a kid, even Boomerang. What happened to Boomerang? Boomerang's pretty much now is Cartoon Network. And, they pretty much have, in Boomerang, they pretty much have all the shows that they play in Cartoon Network. I used to love Boomerang when I was a kid. Boomerang was a shit for me when I was a kid. I love Boomerang. Boomerang, I love the show. I love all of the show. I have, of course, we all love the original Tom and Jerry. I love the original Tom and Jerry. Looney Tunes, not just that, the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons like Yogi Bear, the Jetsons, the Flintstones. They showed the Flintstones like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't have time to watch, to watch that up in 4 o'clock in the morning. Why would I watch that in 4 o'clock in the morning? We'll be sleeping. And they just pretty much just show all the cartoons everywhere else except for the Flintstones. They showed them at 4. That's what I don't like. I used to watch, Quick Draw McGraw. I used to watch all those, shows, from the 1950s and 60s. All those old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. And I loved it. When I was a kid, I used to come back to school and just, watch them. I used just to watch them. Just come back to school and just watch them. I used to watch all that. Quick Draw McGraw, Huckleberry Hound, Pink Panther. I used to watch, what was that show called? I used to watch Wacky Races in the morning. Every time in the morning, I would turn on the TV, watch some Wacky Races when I used to go to the bus. And, so forth. I miss Wacky Races. I wish they put that on. Now they got, all the shows that's on the Cartoon Network. Like, come on. And I remember the slogan, Boomerang from Cartoon Network. It's all coming back for you. Because they're old shows. They're all coming back to me. Same thing. They used to show 90s cartoons. Like the Powerpuff Girls. I remember the original Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls today is just garbage. I don't like today's Powerpuff Girls. I like the original Powerpuff Girls. So, cartoons now, it's just garbage. It sucks. Maybe I watch Nick at Night too. If I watch Rugrats or Hey Arnold. I even like the original SpongeBob, to be honest. But all that, it's pretty much cartoons now is just garbage. The original Scooby-Doo, the Smurfs, I could just name all Huckleberry Hound, Yogi Bear, Jetsons, Penelope Pitstop, all that. Those were real cartoons. Also, I also remember Noggin when I was a kid. Remember Noggin? Noggin when I was I remember I was 5 or, when I was 4 or 5 when I used to watch Noggin, I was real little, I was a real little kid. And, I remember used to watch The Upside Down Show. We used to watch that. That was good. That was good. I used to watch Oswald from there. That was good too. I used to watch those shows, and I enjoyed those shows when I was a kid. They should bring that back too. You know? And yeah, I used to watch Franklin when I was a kid. I remember Franklin. I enjoyed Franklin too. There was all the shows from Noggin I used to watch when I was little, and I enjoyed them. But today's TV shows are just garbage. I mean, not all. Some of them are actually good. I actually do enjoy. Like those shows I mentioned, and I actually enjoy the Terror series. The Terror series is actually good. I actually enjoyed the Terror series. And I like Turn. That was good. Hell on Wheels. That was a good show too. I like a lot of historical shows today, and they're actually really good. So I have no problem with them. The one thing that this generation also sucks is that these smartphones. These smartphones are going out of hand. Now, of course, I use a smartphone. Everyone has a smartphone. Okay? Of course, I use a smartphone. First of all, I record with a smartphone. I don't have recording equipment, so I record by using my phone. So, but these smartphones nowadays, they're just getting out of hand. People just can't last like 1 second without their phone. I'm telling you. And, and once they put the phone down, they're like this. They're going to put the phone down, they put it down, and they're going to be like, oh my god, I can't take it anymore. I need my phone. I like that. And I'm like, put the phone down, people. Put it down. And they're texting, and I hate when people, go walking on a street, and they're crossing the street, they're looking down, they're texting, and I'm like, that bothers me. It really don't bother. Like, every time I walk in the street, I don't pull out my phone at all. I'm look where I'm going, I look down, look up, I'm looking everywhere what's around. I'm looking at my surroundings, because I'm not using my phone. If you're not looking while you're crossing the street, you can get hit by a car. But people don't even care. They just want to, text or go on their social media while they're, head or down. That's ridiculous. Same thing with driving too. I hate that. Every time when I ride with my grandpa or my grandma and I'm looking to my right window, I can see the person, the driver, actually texting and driving. I hate that too, because you could easily go on an accident, but people don't care. They just want to die, so they have a death wish or something, like these people. I'm telling you, they even do it while they're driving. It's ridiculous. I'm so worried for that person that's gonna get killed too. That person that was gonna get killed by the texting driver. Because he was texting, he got killed. That person got killed because he was texting and driving. The reason why these phones are so addicting is because of social media, alright? Now, don't get me wrong, I like social media, I actually have, some people just post, but some people just post the dumbest shit in there. You know what I mean? And, don't get me wrong, I actually do have some Instagram friends. I'll list them down in the description below. Shout out to, kind of World War II history and Mrs. C. Snook of the 1930s. I will put their Instagram accounts below if you want to check those guys out. But I have more Instagram friends, and they're actually really nice people, and they actually post interesting stuff. So but most of them, they just post that's like that's not even. I don't even know how to say it, to be honest with you. Some of them are just jerks. Like, right now I have, like, a community, of history, and if I find an account that, I have a group chat of, the people that like history that has my same interest, and so I add some people that have, like, history accounts, and some of them are really nice to me, some of them are actually really nice and respectful, some of them are just complete jerks. Like, a couple months over, like, off the bat, there was, like, this guy named Jack on Instagram, and he's been just selling, like, lies to me and stuff like that, and just being racist, and just calling, I even have, like, a Danish friend that was half Indian and half Danish, and then he just says, like, oh, the British watch was better than, today's India and stuff like that, and then he calls, like, oh, okay, and he calls him a Gunga Din. I was like, you know what? you're out. You're out. And after that, since when I kicked him, he was begging me and all that. Begging not just me, but my friends. He keeps begging me and my friends, and I didn't like that one bit, guys. I didn't like that one bit, you know. And then when I joined a group chat, he was telling lies to my friend, telling these fake photo shoot messages. I don't even have the guy's number, and he's sending fake photo shoot messages. Like, you know, I don't have the guy's number. And when I call different countries, first, why would I call from someone from a different country? That's the problem. That's just stupid. But, you know, because my phone bill will get high, of course. You know, my phone bill will get high. So why would I call someone from a different country? That makes no sense because, you know, he lives in the UK. So that makes absolutely no sense. If I call someone from a different country, it's just going to make my phone bill even higher and I can't pay it. You know? Some people on social media, they post the dumbest shit, or they're just dumb, or just absolute complete racist and just insult my friend the Gunga Din. So that was not cool, but I think social media is one of the addicting you know, is the most addicting source. That's why people are always on these phones. Snapchat, probably the most retarded of them all. I might have to get that in another rant, but you know, these phones, technology, they're just taking over everything. And I mean everything. Pretty much soon, we probably don't even need, you know, keys to go to a car. We probably don't need a key to go to a car. But right now we have the push start button. We're probably in the next 10 or 20 years, they're probably gonna have like a start your car phone app on, I don't know, whatever car that you have, a Toyota or whatever. You can just grab your phone and press one single button and then your car starts on. I'd rather have it. No, fuck that. I'd rather have a key, man. I have a key, you know? Okay, it's so simple. All you have to do is sit down, sit at your car, put the key in ignition, and then you start it. Boom! It's that simple. And, you know, I guess people say, oh, makes your life easier, makes your life even lazier. Like, come on. And so forth. One thing I also I miss the old video stores, man. I remember when I was a little kid, when I was real small. I used to, you know, rent. There was actually a Blockbuster in my town, but they closed down a couple years back. And I used to rent videos when I was a kid too, because we had a DVD player and we used to go there and actually rent video. I miss those DVD stores. I miss Blockbuster and all those video stores. And now it's because of Netflix. You know, I think that's because people are just too lazy just to go outside and just go to a store and then get it. Same with ordering stuff online. I'm an old-fashioned person, guys, okay? Now, I like ordering stuff from eBay only if I can't get it. Like, old magazines. Like, that's something that you don't get every day. But, you know, something that you can't get every day. Like, old magazines, old badges, old military stuff. Stuff like that. But, you know, ordinary stuff like a book or something, I could just go walk to a bookstore and go get it. You know? I can go to a bookstore and go get it. I don't have to wait like 2 or 3 days just to get the book to come and get it. I can just go outside, get a store, and go get it. That's it. You know? If my bookstore don't have it, okay. That's fine. I'll order it. But if they do have it, I'm gonna go walk to a store and go get it. It's that simple. I guess people are just too lazy just to go outside. And I heard like a lot of stores are closing because of this. Because of online, Amazon, eBay, and all that. You know? That's another reason why. And pretty soon, robots is gonna take over our jobs. That's gonna make us even more lazier. And it's embarrassing because look at all the people who did in history that invent like all this stuff. They weren't lazy. You know, look at people back then actually doing jobs, actually doing something for their lives. Some people didn't even have to go to college. They just do it. You know. Another reason why this generation sucks is because everything is just so too damn expensive, you know? Everything's so expensive. Like, you know, it's ridiculous. Everything was just so much cheaper back then. Now, I was born in 2001, so, you know, I wasn't born in the mid-20th century or early 20th century. But my grandpa has, and he told me stories about how, you know, back like in the 1930s, early 40s, you can buy a Coke for 5 cents, man. 5 cents. I think now it's $1 at Walgreens. So, 5 cents. What can it be? He even said gas prices back in the 50s was like a quarter. It was a quarter per gallon. Like the hell, man. Like gas prices. Gas prices today, it's unbelievable. I don't even want to tell the price. But, it's ridiculous, and my dad even said to me that when he used to go to McDonald's, like in the 80s and 90s, he told me it was like $1 for a meal. Now it's $8 for a meal. What the hell? Probably like in the next 10 years, it's probably going to be $20 for a meal. And probably by the next 20 years, it's probably going to be $20 for a meal. No, actually, $50 for a meal. Like, what? Why? You guys know I like to collect old magazines, and sometimes I just get jealous by looking at these old magazines of these prices were, on the advertisements on them. It's just shocking. That should be those prices are, but the economy keeps going up. Hell, some things cost like 1 penny. Things don't even cost a penny anymore. And I even have like I have a newspaper that's dated from 1897. It's a 122-year-old paper, and it says a penny. A penny. Like, you could buy it literally for a penny. Like, it's ridiculous, man. You can buy it for a penny, and so forth. It's ridiculous. The economy keeps going up. Shoe shines used to be a penny, but nothing costs a penny anymore. I don't think they even do shoe shines anymore. I'll get to fashion in a sec. And things now are just getting more and more expensive as they go. Another reason why this generation sucks is that relationships and dating now. Relationships, now, the reason why I don't want to have a girlfriend is just that because these relationships nowadays, they don't last as long as you expect it to be. They don't last as long as that you expect it to be. Marriage nowadays is just fucking pointless. So, So yeah, that said, it's pointless. Like, you get married to somebody, it's probably gonna, especially now, it's probably just gonna last probably 1 or 3 days. Not 3 days, my bad. 1 or 2 or 3 years, probably. And then they get divorced. That's one of the reasons why. Marriage now is just pointless. I can't see getting married, having kids, and all of that. So that's the reason why I don't want to have kids. I just want to be by myself and alone. Because when I have a girl, I just get, when I have a girl, I don't want any arguments and all of that. I don't have time for that, I'm gonna have arguments and so forth. So, I don't want to have that. I just want to be by myself. I think I'm alright by myself, living all by myself. I think I'm okay just being single. Well, because of relationships now, and they just don't last in, the years. And if you're getting married, congratulations. If you got married, congratulations. I hope yours lasts long. Last but not least, this reason why this generation sucks is because of the swag and this fashion nowadays. I hate fashion now. I really hate fashion. And people always make their own languages. So, let's talk about the fashion. I hate the fashion now, okay? The reason why I wear modern clothes is because my grandma just forced me to. I would actually wear Victorian clothes to I would wear Victorian 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s clothing if I wanted to. But, I have to because my grandma's going to say something if I wear in a street wearing full Victorian attire. So, and she's gonna say something. So, that's the reason why I don't wear I can't wear, I can't wear Victorian attire. That's why I don't wear Victorian, to be honest with you, modern clothes. I just don't like modern clothes. That's the reason why I don't wear Victorian clothes now. I wear modern clothes, but soon I would wear Victorian. I just don't like today's fashion. I just don't like it, and the fashion now is just garbage. I even see some people have their pants all the way down, all the way down I would say like where their leg's supposed to be. I hate that. I hate seeing that. I always see it every time I go out in public. I always hate that. I hate seeing that. Pull your damn pants up. That's the reason why. And people have these languages now saying, oh, I don't know, like bay or something like that. When this guy, I remember this guy walked up to me and say, "Hey, I got my bay. I got my bay." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Okay." You're like, I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he talked about, a bay, like a body of water. But no, he was talking about his girlfriend. Say girlfriend. Why can't you say baby or babe, boy or girlfriend or whatever? Just say that. Like, speak English. Speak English. And people always say all these stuff that I just don't even understand. People always say a lot of these slang words that I don't even understand at all, to be honest with you. So, I don't want to make this video too long. Right now it's 30 minutes in, but I just don't like today's generation. I really don't. And comment, see what you think. I want to hear you guys' opinions too. Alright? I don't want a nasty comment there, but, just say your own opinion. Just say your own opinion and so forth. And see what you think about today's generation. Alright, History Man out. Also, the typing rebellion is gonna be out, I promise. I'm working on it now. So, alright. History Man out. I hope you guys take care now. History Man out.